Hi, my name is Tyler Schulz, and I'm the Commissioner of the Environment working for the Office of the Auditor General of Ontario. I'd like to tell you about one of the environment audits my team worked on this year, Ontario's Species at Risk program. Under the Auditor General Act and the Environmental Bill of Rights, the Auditor General's Office conducts audit reports on environmental topics each year. Species at risk are the plants and animals in nature that are in danger of extinction and being lost forever. The rate species are going extinct around the world is up to hundreds of times higher than over the past 10 million years. Experts and world leaders are all calling for urgent action to stop the loss of nature. In Ontario, the Endangered Species Act requires the provincial government to protect and promote the recovery of species at risk here. At the time we did our audit, 243 plants and animals were on the list of species that are in trouble in Ontario. They include spotted turtles, golden eagles, monarch butterflies, and the drooping trillium. Since 2019, the Ministry of the Environment, Conservation and Parks has been responsible for the work protecting these species from harm. When we looked at how the ministry did with its responsibilities, this is what we found. Protecting and improving species habitats where they live is critically important for their health and survival. But we found that the ministry is approving activities through exemptions that can damage or destroy species habitats, activities like building for houses, businesses, and infrastructure, and natural resource development like forestry and mining. In 2020, the province decided to exempt forestry on provincial land from the Endangered Species Act. That means that logging can go ahead in most of northern Ontario without worrying about protecting habitat for species at risk that live there, like the boreal caribou. We also found that the Ministry's Species at Risk Advisory Committee is now dominated by people who work for industry. These committee members may not prioritize protecting species at risk because of the businesses they work for. In this report, we have made a number of recommendations to address our audit findings. For the Species at Risk program, we recommend changes to the Ministry's approval system to focus more on protecting species. This includes guidelines for staff about how to deny approvals if activities could cause too much harm to species at risk. For the Minister's Advisory Committee, we recommended that when members are appointed, that transparent criteria and processes should be used. These are just a few things that we found and recommendations we made to improve. If you want to find out more about this audit and other audits we did this year, visit auditor.on.ca. Thanks for your interest in what we do at the Office of the Auditor General of Ontario.